if I'm being real, it's a lot of things that I'm into. Love doing a lot of things. I gotta have something to do to keep myself occupied and busy when I'm not at work. I just fucking went snowboarding for the first time last year. Probably never do that shit again. I'm gonna just stick to skiing. Fucking busting my shit left and right. Um, I did fucking yoga with some cats the other day. That shit was amazing. I need to do something with some goats. I'm in a lot of different type of shit. I don't be wanting people to try to think they got me figured out. So I always try to keep my feet, keep my feet on the grass. So, but here's the thing: one of my favorite activities in the whole wide world is minding my own fucking business. That's it. Yep. And one of my favorite locations to do it at is out the fucking way. You could put that in on the GPS, you won't find it. And I don't want you to find it because I don't want to compromise my location. And I guarantee when you get here, you're going to be like, damn, that nigga wasn't lying. This shit is smooth. Quiet, no noise. I got some scenery going on. And that's what you have to do. You have to find a location where you could go to and just mind your own fucking business. Because in the world today, let's just call it what it is. Too many people get caught up in other people's business. And if you break the shit down, minding your own business is coming down to minding your own fucking business. But a lot of people don't have a business to mind to. Let's say I own a tire shop, right? And then there's another tire shop across the street and then another one next door. Well, if I get caught up in how many sales they doing and how many tires they pushing out and what is their inventory, then I'm taking away from my precious business. Now I'm fucking losing the potential that I could be, all that energy that I'm using to fucking mind what other people doing, I'm taking away from my business. And that's what a lot of people do. And the reason they get caught up in other people's business is because they don't have a business. It's really that simple. So I know a lot of people who listen to me, they have a fucking business. But a lot of people who be getting caught up in other people, like at work, people be so caught up in what other people doing. Like, mind your own fucking business. And then it dawned on me like, damn, this motherfucker, he ain't got a business. She ain't got a business. It ain't gotta be a big business. It could just be something small. But when you ain't got nothing to focus on yourself, you get caught up in what other people doing. You heard about what such and such doing? You heard about what such and such doing? Like, when you ain't got your own shit, your own foundation, it's easy for you to get caught up in what other people are doing. And I hate those people with a capital H. Like, why you so focused on what the fuck I'm doing? Motherfuckers be admired. They be amazed. Like, damn. So, I guess give them a show. But goddamn, like, go do something. Go build a fucking birdhouse. Go start a project. It don't have to be anything big. Just go fucking do something. Go paint a fucking a fence. People ain't got nothing going on, so they get so caught up in what other people doing. I love my peace. Peace hits different when you stay in your own lane. A lot of people don't know how to stay in their own lane. You ever drive on a highway, traffic kind of, congested and the shit slowing up and it's speeding up, and so you get the switching lanes and you do all of that only to end up right next to the motherfucker you just swerved around, like, get the fuck out the way. And the reason you in the same spot they are is because they stayed in their fucking lane. All you motherfucking cars with the loud exhaust and the beat up cars, y'all niggas know y'all shouldn't be in the left lane. Get y'all goofy ass in the middle lane. You fucking up the traffic. And it's like, oh nah, you people be getting so mad, like when they driving, like when a motherfucker pass them. Like, they get offended. Like, yo, they got a 2028. Motherfucker, you got a 1926. I mean, and your shit is not taken care of. You did not keep it up. You did not keep any maintenance on that motherfucker. But it hits different when you stay in your own lane. And when you stay in your own lane, you stay away from drama, you stay away from noise, and you stay away from unnecessary chaos. It's a lot of that shit going on. So easy to get caught up now. I'm a very peaceful person, right? I protect my energy, I protect my peace. But even when I go to work or go to the store or you turn on the TV, whatever, you get sucked into all this negative ass energy that you don't care for. And it's gonna happen, you know? It's like having a kid, right? You can raise your kid, give them all good morals and all this good shit, but if they going to school and they going with their friends, you don't know what's going on. But if you got a solid home foundation, I think your kid will turn out pretty good. But you have to have a place where you could go to where you out the fucking way. You don't gotta go to every party. You don't gotta go to every, gathering. You don't have to go to every whatever. Just stay in your own fucking lane. Mind your own business. If that's in your crib, on your couch, then do that. I promise you, you're gonna keep yourself away from so much negative bullshit if you could do that. So many people want to live a lifestyle that ain't even meant for them. Your lifestyle is not meant to be going out every fucking weekend. You barely making enough money to do that, but you want to keep up with this image. My lifestyle is minding my own fucking business. It's pretty cool, and it keeps your energy protected. It keeps your spirit calm. But a lot of people, they don't even fucking know what that is. Calmness, what is that? They around so much bullshit that they don't even know what peace is. They wouldn't know what peace feel like if it fucking knocked on their front door. And out the way doesn't necessarily have to be a location. It's intentional peace. It's choosing a space where your soul could breathe. And a lot of people are around environments and they're around places where their soul can't even fucking breathe. You can't even find clarity in what's going on in your own life. The quieter the environment, the louder your clarity becomes. And that proves that solitude is often the real fucking luxury in life. A lot of people get so caught up in what they don't have and different luxuries in life. No, peace and quietness, that is a fucking luxury. A lot of people don't get that. They around, whether it be a toxic family, a toxic work environment, whatever, they don't get that peace. So if you could get to a peace where if you could get to a place where you have that peace and that quietness, you have to, really value that and remember that shit is a luxury. I got to the point to where distance is, my comfort zone. Not because, I want to stay away from everyone, but I just feel like everyone don't even deserve a front row access to my fucking life. And a lot of people let people in their life who don't deserve to be in their life just stay out the fucking way. I know it's hard for a lot of people because they feel like they want to, show their existence and shit like that, but you can exist in your crib. You don't have to show people or be around fucking people who not even gonna appreciate your energy. Staying out the way, it keeps you grounded. You have to focus on your growth and not get distracted by other fucking people, because that's what happened when you get caught up in trying to be around everyone. Find your place where you could just stay out the fucking way. Don't disclose the location though. Keep that location to yourself. But I hope everyone find that place where they could just mind their own fucking business. I love y'all. Y'all send this video to someone who need to mind their own fucking business. Have a great day.